Hello, Mary Jo here. Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Are you wanting to empower yourself and connect with your higher self, with your true essence, your inner being more, to help navigate these stormy waters of a lot of change on the earth? And yeah, and to really just come into a really good connection with yourself, to be able to be guided and to trust that guidance. So it's like building up a muscle to really connect inwards rather than let the external world take you on its little trip, which is a bit discombobulating, of course, right now. A lot of change, a lot of transformation. And yeah, the truth of it is the like just like the quantum healing hypnosis sessions that I do. It's a way to drop that conscious mind, or what we call conscious or better brainwave state, or ego mind, into the background, and let the higher mind guide the session, but really guide more and more of our life as we allow and surrender and release control, of holding on to the steering wheel for dear life, but not really knowing how to drive this new car, or where we're going exactly, or what is the right direction to go in. So yeah, so connecting inwards is so invaluable. So yeah, so that's what I'm making this video to share with you, an amazing offer that I'm being guided to offer in May, which is I'm going to offer 5 half price quantum healing hypnosis sessions. It's the first time I've ever done this. My regular price is 555, and I'm going to offer them for 277 only. Sessions can take up to about 4 hours easily, anywhere from 3 to 5, really. Um, and they're very, very in depth. You can ask any question. It's all coming from yourself. It's just tapping into your higher consciousness, basically, subconscious and higher consciousness. And we don't if we had the answers in our regular everyday human consciousness, then there wouldn't be a need for these sessions. And yeah, it's a great way to build up that communication with your heart and your higher self, and yeah, to really develop more trust in that. And plus, no questions off limit. Yeah, it's a great way to heal unhealthy patterns, to become aware of any unhealthy patterns going on in your life due to limiting beliefs and behaviors. Or why perhaps, if you have anxiety, why you have depression, and what if you were interested to get off depression, antidepressants, you can go into all that. If there's relationship issues, work issues, um, financial issues, career issues, anything at all, no questions off limits. So often the answers are usually to do with subconscious kind of conditioning, beliefs picked up in childhood or along the way in this lifetime. However, they can also be related to past lives. And if you read my newsletter that I released yesterday, I shared my own story of quite an intense experience that was connected to a past life, that I was able to tap into via using quantum healing hypnosis session with my partner Steve. And he was able to connect to his higher self, connect to my higher self, and to relay that past life, which is phenomenal. It's a whole different way of relating to ourselves and connecting to who we truly are. It's very exciting, it's very fun, it's very magical, actually. um, and a lot of the exhaustion and the tiredness that we're all feeling is because that old operating system of work hard, hustle, try to figure it out, come up with the answers, push, that kind of pushy energy, that old kind of more patriarchal way. It just doesn't work. It's the old operating system. It just doesn't work in this new energy, these new times of rapid evolution that we're all moving through, which really requires us to get up to speed, as well. So which means elevating our own consciousness. Here comes Steve. Hello, Steve.
Hello.
So no questions off limit, and so you can email me any if you're interested. Inquiry, email any questions. info@maryjohalligan.com. info@maryjohalligan.com. You can also text me. I'll leave my number and stuff underneath this video on my Substack for week 18 of alignment newsletters that I've been putting out in 2025, and that call for inner alignment. So you can even ask that as one of your questions. What's required for me to be in inner alignment as I navigate these future weeks and months and years? You can ask for guidance from your higher self. What's the best? If you have a few options, you're not sure which options to go with. So nothing off limits. Your guides and angels, your team is there with you. If you feel to book this session with me, follow your heart. It will be your higher self, your guides that will be nudging you forward, because they want to connect with you. They want to open up that pathway of communication and communion and trust, and that you can, the human part or the egoic part, can really surrender into that deeper essence of who you are and navigate from there. So that's the new operating system. So it's more like embodied heart, and then utilizing the right brain and the left brain, but more coming from inner right, left, into the action. So our left brain is wonderful. It's a wonderful tool. However, it's too slow of a processor. Whereas the right brain is more of the quantum processor, and it can handle a lot more bits of information and experience, and to be able to process on a multitude of levels, energetically, emotionally, chemically, spiritually, many levels of our experience, so that we're not getting stuck in our thoughts, in our limitations, in our outmoded patterns and bias, things, our fear, resistance, doubt, that I talked about in my newsletter that went out yesterday. And just, one of the reasons I'm wanting to offer these sessions for a discount as well is because I just feel so grateful for how much they've supported me in my life, the sessions, to get insight to what's, where the doubts and the resistance is coming up in my own energy field and thoughts and emotions. A lot of sadness, a lot of tears, and where that's coming from, what I'm actually processing. Because otherwise, it can all seem too much and overwhelming, and we can feel like we're losing our mind and going to go crazy or need to numb out. So just know that all of that is natural. So many people are feeling that way. But ultimately, with every challenge or every problem, there is a solution, or every challenge, there's an opportunity to expand, to elevate our consciousness, to ask new questions, to open up to new experiences. So this is your invitation. If you would like to take it, info@maryjohalligan.com. I offer these sessions online, so via Zoom. And also, if you happen to be around the Auckland area in the North Island of New Zealand, I am currently in Warkworth, which is about an hour drive north of Auckland. Warkworth or Matakana. And I'll be in the Coromandel in July and August. And I'll be here May and June. So if you're up for doing it in person and we're in this similar location, let me know. That'd be amazing. We can organize it that way, or on Zoom online as well. You just need a headset and a mic. We just need to be able to hear each other, and just somewhere comfortable you can be, that you won't be disturbed. So phone ringer off and all that kind of stuff. But we'll talk more about that, and we can discuss it all more. If you want to have a quick little chat just to go over whatever's going on for you and ask me some questions, feel free to do that as well. I'm more than happy to. Okay, namaste. Look forward to connecting more.